Hey guys, Tina here, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm bringing you a disappointing products video. I have never done one of these before, but I've noticed over the last little bit I've had quite a few products that didn't really live up to what I thought they should, so I figured I would share them with you guys. This does not mean that I dislike the brand by any means. For example, I have quite a few e.l.f. products in here, but I usually really love e.l.f. So it's just these products didn't work for me. They might work for you, they might work for somebody else, but they didn't personally work for me. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. If you hear any noise in the background, Toby is currently trying to torture a cat. So I apologize for that. First we're going to jump into a couple face products. The first one is this CoverGirl Clean Matte Liquid Foundation in the shade 505 Ivory. I picked this up for my How I Did My Makeup in High School video. Shh, Toby. I picked this up for my How I Did My Makeup in High School video, and quite frankly, it kind of showed me why I don't buy CoverGirl foundations anymore. Don't get me wrong, their Clean Matte BB cream I really did like. It was just a little too dark for me, so I passed that along to a friend. But this one, it didn't really blend into the skin. It kind of sat on top of the skin, and I just couldn't get into it. The shade was off. I can't really find any yellow-based shades that are light enough for fair skin, so that's why this is a disappointing product. Next, I've got the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Pomegranate Extract Skin Perfector. This is in the shade 100 Light Sheer Tint. It says new and better on it. I'm not gonna lie, this was absolute shit. I do normally love Maybelline products. Most of my collection is Maybelline. But this, first of all, the shade on here is so orangey for fair skin. Like, that is not fair. And this is the lightest shade that they had. So, yeah, and then when you blend it out, let's see if it'll do it on my hand here. There's literally no coverage. I know it's a BB cream. I know it's not supposed to be full coverage, but there's literally no coverage whatsoever with this BB cream. In order to get coverage, you'd have to layer it, and then it's already too dark and orange for my skin, so it would just look horrendous. So, I would not recommend this to anyone unless you are naturally a darker skin tone, even with the light formula, because quite frankly it doesn't do anything but make you look like an Oompa Loompa. Next, I've got a brush, and this is by Revlon. This is their contour brush. It's kind of lost its shape here, and that's one of my issues with it. First of all, this brush was $20. I don't know if that's just a Canadian price, but $20 for a drugstore brush is just kind of even Real Technique brushes are like 13 bucks. They're under 20. This at first was really nice. It was nice and tapered at the top. Here I'm trying to show you because it lost shape, but it was tapered at the top, and it was really nice to like get in that section there and really do a good contour or a bronzing of the face. After I washed it, however, I started noticing it was shedding fibers all over my face, and it really lost its shape. And for $20, first of all, you should be able to wash your brush at least once before it falls apart. I'm sorry, that's just, it's not up to quality that I expect from a brush. I can get better ones from cheaper brands and know that they're gonna hold up. I've got a couple mascaras here, and this first one is the Almay One Coat Multi-Benefit Mascara. This is the second mascara I've tried from Almay. The first one was the Get Up and Grow, and while the brush on this isn't horrible, it's actually pretty decent there. The formula is so amazingly dry, and I do like drier mascaras, but the formula on this is so amazingly dry that it flakes and it ends up getting in your eye, and you have raccoon eyes by the end of the day. And it says one coat, but you need like 2 to 3 to get any actual product on your lashes and look like you have something going on with your lashes. So honestly, to me, this was a waste of money. The other mascara I got in a kit. This is the Lancome I'm gonna butcher this, it's French. Waterproof mascara. Very pretty packaging. First of all, I love the packaging, the little flower on it and everything. The brush is a funky little shape here, which at first I was kind of excited with because I saw it and the brush itself and the wand and everything, and I was like, ooh, should be good to get it right up in here. You're not having to angle your hand, it's just right there and it fits. This did nothing for my lashes. Nothing at all. No curl, no length, no lift. And at the end of the day, because it's waterproof, it was really, really difficult to take off. The second time I wore this mascara, I ended up pulling out some of my lashes while I was just using a regular makeup remover, not a white, but like a cream, and just how I normally do it, and it was so difficult to get off. I just don't feel like this was a good fit for me. Maybe if you have thicker lashes and you're used to waterproof mascara, this might work for you, but for me it was just a no-go. And I do believe it retails for like $20. So for 20 bucks, I expect something that keeps my lashes where they belong. Alright, I've also got some eyeshadows here. These are by Physicians Formula, and these are the Shimmer Strips Extreme Shimmer Gel Cream Shadow Liner Trio, and it came with 3 shades. I actually got these from a friend of mine. Nude, or they're all labeled nude and natural, but anyways, it came with this really pretty brown, and they all have glitter in them, and then there was a couple of lighter shades in here, and they weren't horrible to start with, okay? They weren't, and the formula on them is kind of like a ColourPop shadow, where it's that gel to powder kind of formula, really cool to play with. But this brown one here dried out so quickly, like I can't get anything off on my finger whatsoever. It's completely dry, and I didn't have these that long, and I kept them in, you know, with the tight seal on it. The packaging's super cute, but once again, that doesn't affect performance of a product. These lighter shades, while they didn't dry out as quickly, like if I go like this, I can get a little bit of product on my finger there. When I go to swatch, there's barely anything there, and you have to kind of really build it up. I could not apply this with a brush for the life of me, and when you start to build it up and you put it on the eye, it gets chunky, and it just looks really fake glittery, and it's not appealing on the eye. It really isn't. And honestly, Physicians Formula is one of those brands that's a little bit more pricey for drugstore, and for something like that, I really want a product to work right the first time. I've got a couple e.l.f. products here. The first one is this e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I recently used this in a Get Ready With Me, and while it's not a bad primer formula per se, it is a white, creamy type of primer here, so it's really not bad. The smell on this is like, it's like Vicks Vapo Rub. It's like you're putting Vicks all over your face. It's very strong. I don't know if you, like in the video I ended up making this funny face because I got it in my nose and I got an instant whiff of this smell. It's straight up Vicks, and quite frankly it didn't do anything to reduce my pores or fill in my pores, and I have my Benefit Professional that I absolutely adore, so this was a no-go for me. I got a couple of blushes from e.l.f. during a recent sale. They were on sale for $1.50, and I didn't get these as blushes. I got them because I thought they would be nice highlights. The first one here is Giddy Gold, and these are in the older packaging, so I think that's why I'm having problems with these. And then the next one is Gotta Glow, which is a white type. This one I think was supposed to be a dupe for NARS Albatross or something like that. One of the reasons why I picked it up. First of all, the product is super powdery. I'm gonna see if I can show you there. It's insanely powdery. It's kicking up a lot of stuff there. And then this, like, I don't know what I was thinking. This does not work for a highlight. I was expecting something softer. This white one here, while not as powdery, it's very dry. It's very, very dry. I can barely get anything with a brush, and it just doesn't do anything to the face. I don't even know if you can see that. I only spent $1 on these, but they didn't serve the purpose that I picked them up for, so that's why I'm chucking them. Couple more e.l.f. disappointing products. These are their baked highlighters in the shades Blush Gems and Moonlit Pearls. Now, I've owned Moonlight Pearls before, and it was one of my absolute favorite highlighters. It's beautiful, right? It looks gorgeous there, okay? And then this one here, I've heard everyone talk about, and I had to get it. This is the Blush Gems. Now, I don't know if they've done a reformulation of these, and that's why I'm having issues, because these are in the different packaging. They have the bigger letters up here, and it doesn't have the product name on the top of the lid there. But it takes so much effort for me to get anything on my finger at all, okay? I have to sit here and scrape to get a little bit, and then when you go to swatch it, literally nothing. Nothing comes off. And yes, I suppose I could use these wet, but quite frankly, I don't like wet highlighters. I don't like cream type highlighters. I just don't. Blush Gems does show up a little bit with my finger, but I'm telling you guys, with a brush, let me take this contour brush. With a brush, I can't get any product on the brush at all. At all. There's nothing showing up on there. Nothing is coming off, and quite frankly, I'm really disappointed. If it's a reformulation, I hope they go back because this was shit. Next, I've got this jumbo lip gloss stick from e.l.f. in the shade Summer Nights, and this is a very pretty color. It was like a peachy with shimmers of glitter, very nice for summer. I really did like it. They go on nice and smooth. They feel hydrating on your lips. Very nice. Unfortunately, second time I went to use this, it's broken. It doesn't fall out right away, but it is broken. I didn't keep this in a bag that was tossed or jumbled around or anything like that. So, I don't know, the formula must be either too creamy or too dry, and it just broke. So, I can't do anything with it. Disappointing. Next, I've got a NYX Hydra Touch Brightening Illuminator Pencil in the shade Radiance. This is a pink corrector pencil, and it's Hydra Touch, so it's supposed to be like a moisturizing type formula. I picked this up for under the eyes because I have dark circles, and while, I'm going to try and get this in frame here, while it does come off nice and smooth, it feels cool, it feels hydrating, it does absolutely nothing for dark circles. I didn't notice any brightness, I didn't notice any color correcting going on whatsoever. It feels really nice and cooling on the skin, but it didn't do the purpose that I picked it up for, and quite frankly, when you try to blend it out, it ends up, on me anyways, it ends up looking cakey and looking like I have 3 different highlighters and 3 different concealers going on underneath my eyes. So I'm just overall not a fan. I have other color correctors that I really like the Urban Decay color correctors and the Essence Say No to Dark Circles and the Pixie Brightening Peach one. Those are all really good ones. This one, no go. The last product I have for you guys is kind of a meh. I mean, like, I didn't really plan on buying it, but it was one of those orders where I was short for free shipping before I hit Rouge, and it was $3. So this is the Sephora Nano Eyes eye pencil, and it's a mini, and it's in the shade Chlorophyll, which I don't have any green liners, so I thought that would be really pretty, right? Check it out. Do you see this? I'm getting nothing. Nothing. I'll even try on a different, I'll try right here. I hope you can see this. Oh, just barely. Look at how hard I have to press to get a line. I'm not going to put that on my eye. I'm not going to slice my eyelid open for an eye pencil. Quite frankly, it was only $3, so like, whatever. But I mean, to sell something like this is just, who the hell is going to push that hard on their eyelid for a colored liner where you could go and pick up a Rimmel one for like $5 and know that it's going to work? Alright guys, so that is all for this video. Those are all my products that I was disappointed in. I know we all have them. I just figured I'd share them with you guys. Once again, this doesn't mean that I don't like the brand itself. I do love probably all of these brands. I own other makeup products from all of these brands, and I really do like them. It's just these products in particular. So there it is. Once again, if you like this video and you think I did a good job, leave me a thumbs up down below, let me know, and hopefully you will hit that subscribe button and join me next time. Bye guys.